2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. To running room, the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Owls.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And here's the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Navy sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Now they'll try the right side. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Got a little grass. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. Give to the fullback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. So now let's take a look at the stats and what has been a nip and tuck affair. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Navy! They've got the lead here in the 4th. The midshipmen come right back with a score of their own. And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in from the Florida Atlantic sideline. Developing situation down here with their running back. He has struggled to hold on to the ball today. And trailing in this game late, we'll see if the coaches continue to trust him. They do have a reliable backup, but this is a big moment in the game to see if they can override these early turnovers and get the ground attack that they need to get back in this game. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Back to pass on 2nd down. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
Big pickup on the ground, knocked down at the 28-yard line. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Navy up. They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything. Turning it on. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, midshipmen. They move on top here in the 4th. A long run from the running back, not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run that took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world, but it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys that get there in a hurry.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Owls sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. They'll run play action. Had to throw it before he wanted.
One possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit, it affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, ready? 1, go.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
On third down, he drops the throw. He'll pull it down and run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The give to the fullback. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
One thing you know with this guy at fullback, he's not going to fumble the football. And I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the fourth quarter with the lead.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Picks up the first down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. Getting late. Pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. And they'll take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.